teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Now here's the toss play. Moves the ball out near the 25. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If we can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Good job here at getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Back to pass. It's Davis. The pocket breaking down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's an option look. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He keeps it on a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive he is. Ah, here he goes. He's at the 50, inside the 40, the 30, inside the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Davis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's White. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in a hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's a draw to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Turner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a shotgun run call. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Gators will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Dropping back, it's Davis. Turns it loose downfield. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Second down after the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throw caught over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The throw. It's Johnson. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot on the final play of the opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Rainbow Warriors looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. If you have enough guys that can cover, the quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback.
They trap him for a sack. So it's second and long at the 20.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That's Carr. It's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. To throw, it's Davis. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get into the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 3rd down, and the drive keeps going. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Gators are in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He bought some time, now lets it go. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking downfield, it's Davis. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. And it'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Bringing pressure. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And that will pick up the first down. A spot at 38.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Gonna run it. It's Brown.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Catch is made along the sideline. He's forced out of bounds. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Breaks into the clear. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in a hurry up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Rainbow Warriors will have to kick it away.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner gets outside. It's a fumble behind the line. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Momentum shifted. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back in motion now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Dropping back, it's Davis. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's caught. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Johnson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Now they'll run it on the toss. But 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. And he's got it again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Hawaii offense drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield, it's Davis. It's a quick grab. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With a completion to the tight end. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw yet again. Finds an open target on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When you run a play like this so close to the goal line, I think it's kind of worrisome. At the very least, it's sending a message you don't believe in your guys up front to win when it matters.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. We'll try to run it with the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. It's Davis. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Here's the option play. And now the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. And jump on top here in the 4th.
great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense is back out on the field now. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? We'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The sure hands. It's Wilson. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Cannot pick the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Now to try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Slides a quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking deep for the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? To the air, it's Davis. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
One possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next.